Where does your soul reside? Well, first of all, that's a more complicated question when we get into Torah, because we don't talk about there being one level of the soul. We talk about quite a few of them. Nefesh, Ruach, Neshama, they keep going up and up as we look at different levels of the soul. But the lowest one, Nefesh, we call it the animal soul. We actually get a verse in today's Daf, in Daf 16 of Pesachim, that talks about how we have to be really careful not to eat the blood of an animal, especially like the lifeblood, at first, the blood that comes out right when the animal goes from alive to dead after it's been shechted, after it's been slaughtered, because that is the soul of the animal, that the soul resides in the blood. Therefore, we have to be incredibly careful not to eat the blood. And you look at kashrut law, you look at the laws of what makes something kosher, you see, when I was studying this, one of the first topics I had to study was something called malicha, which is all about how we would salt meat in order to take out the blood. Now, this is not something I have personally done. I'm a vegan. B, this is something that is, done way upstream of the typical person who eats kosher meat these days. But I actually come from a long line of kosher butchers, and I imagine they were getting this meat and they were salting this meat to take out the blood so that they could then sell this meat as being kosher. So we say that the soul, the nefesh, the animal soul, resides in your blood. And then other aspects, like I think the neshama really isn't in the body at all. Like the neshama is further up. There's a great thing called the glass blower analogy. That if you look at glass blower taking a pipe and blowing something into a vessel, blowing air into a vessel. So the air in a glass vessel that is blown there that's like the nefesh. The air in the pipe that is being blown, that's the ruach, that's the next level. And like the air that is being blown from, the kind of coming down from on high, that is the neshama. So those are three different levels of the soul. But the nefesh, the one that is in the glass clean, the glass blower analogy, is actually, we are told, in the blood. That's where it seems to reside.